Now, the third thing I want to talk about is Hacker News. Now, this is basically a really simple forum that's hosted by Y Combinator. And the thing that you realize about Hacker News is that it's incredibly technical. So the audience are people who work within tech and are not afraid of tech. And what this means is that usually the things that do well on Hacker News are things that are a little bit more technical than, say, for example, Product Hunt or Beta List. But they do have this section which is called Show Hacker News. And this is showing what you've made or what you've created, what you've coded up, etc. And the lure essentially is that if you do get to the front page of Hacker News, i.e., slash news, if you get up to, the top over here, the top 10 even, there is a huge amount of traffic to be had, and it is a huge audience to piggyback off. But the problem with Hacker News is that if you thought that trying to launch on Product Hunt with all of the rules I mentioned was hard, Hacker News is even harder. Their algorithm is incredibly geared against like these sort of vote cartels. So you have to really think very hard about how you're going to appear on there. For example, when you submit something new, you need quite a few upvotes within the first hour to even appear anywhere. So basically, if you don't get any upvotes within the first hour, you're essentially dead in the water. But the other thing is that you can't get your upvotes from the same IP address because you can't get everybody in your office to upvote your product. So you're going to need people who are either geographically or VPN'd with different IP addresses to upvote you. Additionally, the timing really matters. The timing matters as well as how many comments you get matters. So what I would say is that the algorithm is really difficult to game. But if you do submit something and you get a couple of friends from, across the world to upvote within the first hour of the submission, then you have a decent chance of getting organic traction. And if at that point, then it still doesn't pick up because nobody is interested, then not a lot else can help you. But if it does gain traction and manage to stick up here, then again, it's a massive load of traffic and you can pretty much just sit back and watch your downloads grow.